evening, folks, or pre-evening, late afternoon. All right, we're live. I'm going to go through the tag. What do we got in here? Jason McKay. Tyler Hartinger. Hey, bud. How's it going? It's been a while. John Van and Marty. John Van. Marty. Curtis, Vern, and Levi. Actually, we had no trades. No trade temps. Scott Wright, Steve Armstrong. John T. and Robert P. J-O-N-T. Robert P. That puts us at 11. Folks, welcome to 581. 581. Is there anybody out there? 581 sold out. Thanks for filling this one up overnight, everybody. We didn't have any trade, no trade attempts. So I'll just call it team assignments as we go, and then we'll rip into this case of blasters. So here we go. Jason McKay has Buffalo, Tyler H., Carolina, John Van, St. Louis, Marty with the Rangers, Tyler H., Tampa Bay, John Van, Toronto, Curtis, Nashville, Vern, Washington, Scott Wright, San Jose, Vern, Vegas, and the Devils. Levi does Dallas and has Montreal. Nice pull on the old Montreal card there. Marty with Ottawa, Tyler H., Colorado, Vern, Chicago, Steve Armstrong, Edmonton, Boston, Calgary, and Detroit. John T., Winnipeg and Minnesota, along with the Islanders. Scott Wright, Anaheim, Vern, Columbus and Utah. Curtis with the Flyers, Tyler H., Florida, Vern, L.A., Curtis, Pittsburgh, Jason McKay, Seattle, and Robert P., Vancouver in the 32 spot. There we go, folks. That is our team assignment. So as you can see, we've got a nice sealed case here of blasters. And then sealed from the bottom as well. I put a couple cases behind me so I can push that back a little bit further. So we can take them out. In a nice sort of something fashion. Oh, yeah. Let's first of all flip her up this way. And flip her back down. Yeah, they won't fall off the table because I put a couple cases behind there. Try to figure something out. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take all the packs. We're going to open these suckers up. And load all the packs out into the box here first. Let's see. How are we going to do this? What's the best, easiest way? We're going to rip it there. And pop our packs out. Nothing in there. Need more space. More space. So grab yourself a drink and get ready to hit some hits. Who said it was easy opening blasters, eh? And that way, right way up. Nothing in that one. Get a bit of room, eh? A bit of room. Easier to do a slice and dice, maybe. Be a lot of packs to open anyways. Got a football game on behind me there. For some background noise. We got 4 packs per blaster, eh? 4 packs per blaster. How's everybody doing? What's happening? Anything going on out there? Can't see. I can see my comments, but it's allowed. You're allowed to say hi. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. You know, all the fun stuff. You're allowed to smash the like button. Put an emoji or whatever it is in there you got to do. Over there. Nothing in there. Oh, I should have been crushing them suckers, eh? I should have been crushing them. Oh, that'll make it so much more easier. So we'll have 2 of these racks full of packs. Racks full of packs. Snowing like crazy out east. Oh, is it? Hey, Joel, what's happening, brother? We had a nice little a snow fall the last couple days. All right, and this is the last one from this side. Yeah, we're all going to get all the snow. We still got snow on the ground out here. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 12 degrees or something like that. So it might be all gone by then. All right, let's, we're going to just put that here for now. Let's try to get these out forward here. We can pull them all out back like that, eh? All right, let's bring another box out. There we go. We got 4. Let's start put them on that side this time, right? Nothing in there. The last ones will be a good little reach to get them. Do. We are on a Young Gun chase. That is right, a Young Gun chase. Can't get any numbered cards, but there's some different hits you can get in blasters, and you can still get outbursts. Out to bursts. Which the Demidov outburst would be pretty sweet, eh? Levi's got Montreal this time. Nothing in that one. We did it this way when we did blasters before. When we did some Blaster Manias. And then we did... nothing in there. And we did tins the same way. How am I going to reach these now? Can I reach them? I can't reach that far. Let's do this. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and one here that will open. And then after I'm done all this, I'll go give my hands a rinse also. Before we start ripping. These have all the numbers on them too if we were going to be doing that the hologram game, but nothing on that one. Sunday Fun Day. Did you go out and make a snowman, Joel? I didn't either. Nothing on that one. Down to two. Two to go. Two to go. That's what it looks like anyways. If you've never seen or opened a blaster before. We do have lots of them in the store. We got a pretty good healthy wave one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus we got tins and hobby boxes. Obviously we got hobby boxes. This is the last one because we've been ripping a bunch of them. So there's a break that's posted with a case of tins of Series 1. That is 27 a spot, 32 teams, team random. And there's our last 4 right there. We have 4 other breaks. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to give my hands a quick little rinse here. Four of the breaks posted on top of the tins, everyone, which is each of them have got 3 boxes of Series 1 Hobby in them. One will have a Premier with the Hobby. One will have a Black Diamond with the Hobby. One is an SP Authentic with the Hobby. One is a Stature with the Hobby. All, cheap, good price breaks. That's what we got right there. There's my cases that I put behind them so it wouldn't fall over. All those packs to rip. Good luck, everybody. We're going to go like this. I'm going to grab a couple more of those little things as well. For the hits. For the hits. How was that? Look at that old one there. 21-22. Where do we start? Let's start right here. We take them out and just do this. No, there's not enough room. Oh, I can slide these back too. Let's probably turn that around because we don't need to see 21-22 price on there, eh? For no particular reason at all. All right, here we go, everybody. This is it. Welcome to break 581 after all the hustle and bustle. We're going to start ripping packs. So good luck to everybody. Good luck to you all. Seeing we had no trades. I do have a notification. That is not a trade notification. So we are live and we are good to go. It's retail. It's retail. All right, so we got a glossy. Start things off. Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. We got a green Dazzler, Tim Stützle for Ottawa. And there's a 4-hit pack. Sizzle Reel, Lehkonen for Colorado. And a Young Gun, Luca Ganoni for the Sharks, our first Young Gun. What is it, 413? See how long it takes to rip all these suckers, eh? Boone Jenner, Encore for the Blue Jackets. Barkov, Canvas for the Panthers. And for Washington, Alex Ovechkin. And only a 3-hit pack. Austin Matthews, Nylander for Toronto. Dvorsky for the St. Louis Blues, Young Gun. I'm going to keep the Young Guns. Hang on a second. Malkin for the Pittsburgh Penguin Portrait. I'm going to keep all the Young Guns in their own pile so we can count them at the end to see how many we get in one case. Just for shits and giggles, I guess you could say, right? Alex Ovechkin, we got a glossy for Washington. Tracking system, Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. And Martin Necas for Colorado. Cup Quest. Move that up a little bit. There we go. Now I can actually see the comments. Gonna snow till Tuesday. We got a gold Ryan Leonard O-Pee-Chee Glossy for Washington. Lane Hutson Green Dazzler Montreal. And for Calgary, Nazem Kadri. Plus a young gun, Jacob Goucher for the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, so some of them are getting 4 hits in them, eh? Usually the hobby, you never get 4 hits. Philip Gustafson from Minnesota. Jack Eichel, Golden Knights canvas. And Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. I won't be able to reach all those packs eventually. I need the Go-Go Gadget arms. Sizzle Reel. Jared McCann for the Kraken. Noah Ostlund, Young Gun for Buffalo. And Clayton Keller, compositions for Utah, the Mammoth. Alex Ovechkin, Glossy, Washington. Didn't we just hit him? Tracking Systems, Jake Ottinger for Dallas. And for the Senators, Linus Ullmark, portrait. So today, Body Basics, that is turned into a church out in front of the store. It's packed out there. Kirill Marchenko for the Blue Jackets, Glossy. Dazzler Noah Ostlund for Buffalo. And Lane Hutson, Montreal. Plus a rookie, Sam Rinzel for the Chicago Blackhawks, a young gun. I don't think I put them all in. Let me just kind of have a quick little look here. I've removed all of the young guns. So anyways, church is it's full steam ahead over there. The parking lot is packed out there. Packed. Philip Forsberg, Roman Yoshi, compadres for Nashville. For the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, encore. And for the Red Wings, Mo Sider, portrait. Washington, Logan Thompson, Washington. Zach, there he is, Perek for the Calgary Flames. Whoever's got Calgary, there's a nice little hit right there. Going to Steve Armstrong in the number 19 spot. The Young Guns, I want to keep the Young Guns together. Cup Quest, Kyle Connor, Winnipeg. Roman Yoshi, Glossy for Nashville. For Pittsburgh is Erik Karlsson. And a Sizzle Reel, Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Get some of that base out of here before I knock it over anyways. And the hits before I knock them over too. And a quick little drink. A little pause for station identification. What can I do? I'll put some pack of top loaders in there so it doesn't, they don't fall over. Oh, got to think on the fly, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. We got an outburst. Come on, let it be a rookie. We got a gold glossy Travis Konechny for the Flyers. And it is Matty Beniers for the Seattle Kraken outburst. And Chris Letang, Pittsburgh. And Bobrovsky for Florida. So is it if you get a Dazzler, if you get a Glossy, you get 4 hits? Is that what I'm seeing? Encore, JT Miller for the Rangers. For Calgary, Connor Zary, canvas. And Jason Robertson, Cup Quest for Dallas. I think that's what it looked like anyways, right? All backwards. Logan Stankoven is for the Carolina Hurricanes. Young gun Ville Koivunen for Pittsburgh. And speaking of Pittsburgh is Erik Karlsson Compositions. Okay, Jeremy Swayman, there's a glossy for Boston. Maybe not. Maybe you're only getting 3. It just depends. Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. And for the Oilers, Connor McDavid. We'll have all this posted up on YouTube before I leave here. Zane Parekh, gold glossy for Calgary. We got a green dazzler, Brandon Hagel for Tampa Bay, and Jake Gensel, Hustle for Tampa Bay, along with Carson Dorwart for the Flyers, young gun. That was a 4-hitter. Have everything sleeved before I leave as well, and uploaded to YouTube, as I was saying. William Karlsson for Vegas. For the Senators, Brady Tkachuk, canvas, and Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. As you know, they delete the videos off of Facebook after 30 days. I get all the notifications saying we will be deleting this video such and such a time. Encore, John Carlson, Washington. Yanni Nyman for the Kraken, young gun. And for Nashville, Marcia So, Upper Deck Portraits. I don't wonder if you can get any of those other ones. Have we even got any speckles yet? I don't know if you can get speckles or any numbered cards or anything like that in the blasters. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Oilers. We got Lucas Dossel for the Ducks. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. All right, where's the big rookies? There's a Demidov right there, glossy for Montreal. You're on the board with a Demidov. Adrian Kempe Dazzler for the Kings. It's a 4-hit pack. Washington Capitals gets a Compadres, Wilson and Ovechkin. And Jacob Quillen for the Toronto Maple Leafs, young gun. I mean, you never know. We might not get no Demidov young guns in a case of this, but we could get 2 or 3, right? You just never know. Oliver Moore for Chicago. Yanni Nyman for the Kraken, young gun, canvas. That's our first canvas young gun. Steven Stamkos for Nashville. I will set the canvas young guns in with the young guns too, so when we do a count later. Frank Vitrino for the Ducks. Jacob Melanson for the Kraken, young gun. And Jake Gensel for the Lightning. Nothing there. Let's get some of that out of the way. Those over there. And have a drink. We're on a roll, folks. We're on a roll. This one is about halfway done. It looks like it. Jonathan Huberdeau, glossy for Calgary. Shesterkin for the Rangers. And Patrick Laine for the Canadiens. Nick Suzuki, gold for Montreal. Dazzler and Marchessault for the Preds. And Sizzle Reel for the Panthers, Sam Reinhart, along with the young gun, Victor Osterman for the Kraken. I'll check all the breaks before I leave as well. Get some spreadsheets ready to go. Bustle, Alex Tuck for Buffalo. Oh, that's a speckle. Is that our first speckle out of all of them? Buffalo. Dustin Wolf for the Calgary Flames. Encore. And Sid the Kid, goal-orientated for Pittsburgh. First speckle that I noticed, anyways. Sizzle Reel, David Pastrnak for the Bruins. Parker Ford for the Winnipeg Jets, Young Gun. And Sidney Crosby, compositions for Pittsburgh. Mark Stone, Golden Knights, glossy. Connor McDavid, goal-oriented. There's a speckle one right there for the Oilers. Decent little hit. Roman Yoshi and Forsberg for the Nashville Predators, compadres. Do I got another thing of top voters I can put in there? I think I do. Barkov, glossy for the Panthers. Dazzler, Vetrano for the Ducks. 4 hits in this pack. Cale Makar for Colorado, Sizzle Reel. And a young gun of Artyom Levshunov for Chicago. All right, let's grab one of these. Another thing of top voters and put it this way. Hey. There we go. That's what she's looking like. Innovation at its finest, folks. Innovation at its finest. All right, Connor Bedard for Chicago. Toronto gets a Joseph Wall. And Dougie Hamilton for the Devils. Zach Werenski for the Blue Jackets. For the Hurricanes, Ryan Suzuki. And Timo Meier for the Devils. See if you get 2. Are we going to get 40 Young Guns, I wonder? I'm going to move some hits out of the way. I don't think you get 2 in every one. Or it's close or something like that. Adam Fox for the Rangers. Glossy. Sizzle Reel. Connor McDavid for the Oilers. And for the Kraken, Matty Beniers. Kirill Marchenko, gold. Glossy for Columbus. Cole Caulfield, Dazzler for Montreal. And for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. We got an encore Matty Beniers for Seattle. Sean Couturier for the Flyers canvas. And Connor Bedard for the Blackhawks. Once again, thanks for filling this one up overnight, everybody. Haven't done a Sunday Fundy in a while. Been pretty busy. Compadres for the Red Wings. For the Hawks, Colton Dach. Colton Dach. Young gun. Oh, I think I have to check the other spot. Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Make sure I didn't put a young gun in that little pile there. No, I didn't there, but I put one in the other pile. That one. Pretending I'm organized, you know what I'm saying? Troy Terry for the Ducks. For the Sharks, Askarov. And for Minnesota, Marco Rossi. All right, we got 4 packs to go in this row. Austin Matthews for Toronto. Dazzler, William Eklund for the Sharks. Kiefer Sherwood for Vancouver. And for the Ducks, Tim Washi for the Anaheim Ducks. With a young gun there. Encore, Cole Perfetti for Winnipeg. Pietrangelo for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Cup Quest, Roman Yoshi for Nashville. Are we getting a young gun in here? Every second one? Is that what it looks like? We'll see. Maybe. Come on. Yep. Zach Hyman for the Oilers. For the Ducks, Ian Moore. And Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres. All right, last pack in, was at the top of the bottom. Halfway there. We got Tage Thompson, glossy for Buffalo. For Ottawa, Linus Ullmark. And Levshunov for the Blackhawks portrait. There we go. Let's kind of get these out of the way there. Let's have a little count. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And with the canvas is 19. Right? All right. Let's get rid of these top loaders here. Move that out of the way. And now we're going to go like this. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. That's the easiest way. All right, good luck. We're halfway there. Nick Suzuki for Montreal. For the Flyers is Owen Tippett. And Nazem Kadri for the Calgary Flames. As Bon Jovi would say. When I say stuff, it shows up in the hashtags at the bottom of the YouTube video. So if anybody's looking and searching up Bon Jovi, they might stumble across, oh my lordy, this video. Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. Never got so excited. There we go, folks. Ding, 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 ding. Demidov. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Levi, congratulations, man. I said it right there. And we're going to sleeve her up. Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks. We got 1. Can we get 2? Looks pretty good, man. Conditioning looks good. Pretty solid. Solid as a rock. Right on. Let's keep them going. We got Devin Taves Encore for Colorado. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. And Connor Bedard Cup Quest for Chicago. Packs are still backwards. I'm going to try to do a flip on them here. Jared McCann for the Kraken, gold glossy. Dustin Wolf, green dazzler for Calgary. And Joseph Wall for Toronto, along with Nikita Tolopilo for Vancouver. Let's put another pile right there for those young guns, eh? Now, if the packs were like this, is it easier to open it? I think so. So let's do it. We can do it. This is like a commercial break doing this, right? And then I'll find out it's not the right way to do it. All right. That just made your night? You betcha, man. It made my night, too. A little Dinger on that one. That's a nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. Matthew Wood for Nashville. Owen Tippett for the Flyers. Tracking system, Darcy Kemper for LA. Matthew Wood for Nashville. And Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Sizzle reel. It is a speckle. Sam Reinhart for the Panthers. William Eklund for the Sharks. And for the Lightning, Brandon Hagel. Yeah, it's nice when you can hit all the big ones, right? Like, even though some guys don't have those teams, it's still nice to just hit the hits. Hit the hits. Tage Thompson for the Sabres. Jack Eichel, Vegas. And Panarin and Lafreniere for the Rangers. Oh, young gun as well. Joakim Kemmel for the Nashville Predators. Did I put one in the pile that I didn't put in the pile? Yeah, I did. I did. No more. What's that one there? That was a Suzuki. How many young guns did I say in the first half? I know we had one canvas. Travis Konechny for the Flyers. Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Noah Ostlund for the Buffalo Sabres. So 20, 21 in total or something like that. If there was 20, that means it's 2 per. Drake Batherson for Ottawa. For Tampa, Jack Finley. And William Nylander for Toronto. Get some base out of the way. Oh, I guess we're going to get a little pack of top loaders to put them in the back there. Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Thatcher Demko for the Canucks. That's a cool canvas. And Lane Hudson for Montreal. Top loader. We need a top loader. All right, almost home stretch here. We're getting there. Lucas Raymond, gold for the Red Wings. Lucas Raymond, back-to-back for the Red Wings, a Dazzler. And compadres, Svechnikov and Aho for Carolina. Oh, and a young gun, ding, 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 for Washington, Ryan Leonard. Let's leave that one right now. Sleeve her up, baby. Whoever's got Washington, that's a good hit. We'll have all the young guns put into soft sleeves and top loaders, by the way. Nice one. If you got Washington. Who's got Washington? Someone's got Washington. Set her to the side there. Number 8, Vern. Vern's got Washington. Jesper Bratt for the Devils. Sizzle Reel, Mason McTavish for the Ducks. And Jared McCann for Seattle Kraken. Yeah, this is just basically a young gun chase is what this is. Cheap young gun chase. And maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. We got Sizzle Reel, Cole Perfetti, Winnipeg. Young gun for Calgary, Rory Corrins for the Flames. And Zach Werenski for the Blue Jackets. Putting them in the right spots? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So this will give you an idea if you were going to open a case of blasters. That's pretty good if you're building the set, I think. Tage Thompson for Buffalo. For the Panthers, Sam Reinhart. And Philip Forsberg for Nashville. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. Demidov, hey, there we go. A Dazzler, green Dazzler for Montreal. Nice one there. 4-hit pack. Cam Talbot for the Red Wings. And Olivia Rodrigue for the Edmonton Oilers, young gun. Yeah, that Dazzler Demidov is a nice little add-on. Ryan Leonard right there, glossy for the Capitals. We have Jason Robertson, Cup Quest Speckle for Dallas. Sizzle Reel, Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets. Philip Grubauer for Seattle. Rodrigo Abols. Rodrigo for the Flyers, young gun. Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers. Sizzle Reel Speckle, David Pastrnak for the Bruins. Brock Faber for Minnesota. And for the Rangers, Chris Kreider. Some base out of the way, have a drink, and rock and roll. Stomach's growling. What's everyone having for supper tonight? Anything exciting going on out there? All right, here we go. Slavakovsky, glossy for Montreal. For Dallas, Jake Ottinger. And Matt Boldy, Minnesota, along with Quinn Hudson for the Edmonton Oilers. Oh, my everybody's Facebook, my little video feed is all kind of weird. Zach Parekh, glossy for Calgary. Oh, it's back to normal now. Oh, hang on, I get to put the young gun in its regular spot. So Calgary, Lucas Raymond Speckle for the Red Wings, and for Florida, Matthew Tkachuk. The feed went all wonky. Tracking Systems, Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg. Young gun, Matthew Robertson for the Rangers. Cale Makar, I hear he's a pretty good player, for Colorado. Oh, the packs are, let's get that other pack of top loaders up there to hold them up. Kiefer Sherwood, Speckle Bustle for Vancouver. Mark Scheifele, Winnipeg. And Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Boom. Professional. That's how the professionals do it. Professionals probably would get a widescreen. Roman Yoshi Gold Glossy for Nashville. For the Canes, we got Sebastian Aho Dazzler. Marchessault for Nashville. And for the Canes, Skylar Brindamore. Glossy Jonathan Huberdeau, Calgary. Sizzle Reel for the Devils, Markstrom. And for the Oilers, RNH, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Josh Morrissey, Winnipeg. For Vancouver, Elias Pettersson, young gun. And Austin Matthews for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't imagine the this kind of video will get a lot of views on YouTube. Maybe someone's bored and they're just sitting back and just wanting to watch it. Tim Stützle for Ottawa. Marchenko for the Blue Jackets. And Jesper Bratt for the Devils. The Devils. Adam Fox for the Rangers, glossy. Anyone building the glossy set? Leon Draisaitl, Dazzler for the Oilers. Brady Tkachuk is for the Senators, sizzle reel. And Ethan Frank for the Washington Capitals. Ethan Frank, young gun. So we got a case of tins that's filling up, and then 4 other breaks with Series 1, and then some other big buckers. Demidov, glossy for Montreal. For Seattle, Joey Decord. And for Washington, Alex Ovechkin. One of the breaks has got a Premier, one's got a Black Diamond, one's got an SP Authentic, and one's got a Stature. Got to do the shilling for myself, I guess, right? Alex Tuck is a Bustle for Buffalo. We got Gabe Perreault, Rangers, young gun. William Eklund, Cup Quest for the Sharks. Encore, Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh. Sebastian Aho, the Hurricanes. And Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. I like doing some Sunday fun days, but the summertime is too busy. Nick Suzuki for the Canadians, glossy. We got an Outburst for Ottawa, Linus Ullmark. And a Adam Fox Dazzler for the Rangers, plus Sam Montembeault for the Montreal Canadiens. That was a 4-hitter, was it not? All right, we're down to the home stretch. That's one more pile of stuff out of the way. Oh, it's falling over. Levshinov for Chicago. Kochekov for the Hurricanes. And let's give it another off. Dylan Holloway for the Blues. The Alpha Break fills. We'll rip one tomorrow night too, everybody. Full steam ahead. Here we go for the Winnipeg Jets, compadres. Jacob Sharek for the New York Islanders. And Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Barbashev for the Vegas Golden Knights. Young Gun canvas for the Lightning. Jack Finley. And Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. Maybe. Out of every case, you're going to get 2 canvas Young Guns. Maybe, eh? It's only a small sample size. Jeremy Swayman, glossy for Boston. Dazzler Dvorsky for the St. Louis Blues. Sizzle Reel Austin Matthews for Toronto. Victor Hedman, glossy for Tampa. For the Panthers, a speckle, Matthew Tkachuk. Victor Hedmonton and Kucherov, compadres. So it's not a Young Gun in every second pack. Anyways, that is something we know. Sizzle Reel, Luke Hughes for the Devils. We got a Young Gun, Ozzy, Weisblit, Ozzy for the Nashville Predators. For Nashville, there's a Matthew Wood portrait. 2 packs to go. That's what we got. Let's get rid of these top loaders over here somewhere. Put them over there. Get that out of the way. Down to 2 packs, folks. 2 packs. Tupac. We'll give those Young Guns a count. Oh, I guess, do we hit the Leonard in this half? I think that's what we did, right? I didn't count those other Young Guns. All right, end things off. Linus Allmark for Ottawa. For Dallas, Wyatt Johnson. For Florida, Matthew Tkachuk. And the very last pack. We had no randoms. No randoms, eh? Even on the checklist, young gun. Jared McCann for the Kraken, glossy. Jared McCann, back-to-back. This one's a dazzler for a Kraken. And we did get a young gun. Alex Ovechkin for Washington. And for the Islanders, Mark Gatcomb. Mark Gatcomb for the New York Islanders. There we go, folks. That is that. So we did get these two. This was in the first half, and this was in the second half, I believe, right? Let's give a little count just for giggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 17 in a canvas. And then the first half was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in a canvas. There we go, folks. Thanks for filling that one out. And fill out those other ones, and we'll start ripping maybe tomorrow. We could rip on Tuesday as well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, everybody. Thanks again. Have a good night. Happy Sunday. And I hope you got some good hits. Party on, folks. Good night.